Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
We now have situations where their entire sports would be destroyed.
And that's how we got a new bill limiting transgender athletes. Coming up, you'll hear from the critics as well.
The winds have really picked up after hitting a record 70 degrees. Tonight, the local forecasters tracking wet weather and storms on tap for tomorrow.
We're going to begin, though, with breaking news from Garden City, where a massive fire brings out 50 firefighters from neighboring cities. That fire broke out in a 16-unit apartment building, forcing out everybody who lives there.
This is at the Bentley Square Apartments off Merriman. Our Mara McDonald is live at the scene. And Mara, this started on someone's back patio.
Well, that's what the calls to 911 said, Kimberly. If you take a look behind me, firefighters tell me that they know that this started on the first floor. But as far as the cause goes, that's still under investigation. When firefighters got to Bentley Square, smoke and fire was visible. Taylor Sheldon, who lives in the building, says the fire alarms worked.
The fire alarm started going off, and we were like, oh, it was probably just a false alarm.
It wasn't. Sheldon and her roommate left their apartment to check, only to immediately smell smoke, and they started banging on doors to get neighbors out. She ran outside.
And I see a man sitting out on his balcony just throwing water on the side of the building. I was like, is it really under your porch, bro? I was like, it's in between the apartments. It's literally in the ceiling.
Firefighters immediately went in when they got here to clear the building. They attacked this internally. But it was fast moving and had a head start.
We were probably about 35, 40 minutes into it, and we had all our mutual aid companies on location. We had to go defensive because, of course, it got inside the walls, got away from us is what I'll call it, and up into the second and third floor.
Everybody in the building is displaced tonight with no idea what, if anything, is left in their units.
My apartment is completely trashed with smoke damage, water damage, and if the fire got there, fire damage. Right. Everybody lost everything. It's terrible.
Back here live as we speak, Red Cross is on scene trying to assist. Firefighters tell me everybody got out, but one person was taken to the hospital with what we're told are minor injuries. We're live in Garden City tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Hey, Mara, and you can kind of tell from Mara's live shot there, a windy night across Metro Detroit after hitting a record 70 degrees this afternoon.
Picking up, and I imagine that has something to do with the storms headed our way, Ben.
Yeah, it is definitely going to feel a lot like spring, even though we've got about 10 days-ish of winter still yet to go. That record that we set today, that's been around for almost a century. 1925 was the 70-degree record. We tied it today, and very similar numbers all across the area this afternoon. We're sitting at 63, so we haven't fallen all that far, and now the story is the winds. Gusts have come down a little bit. You're looking at sustained winds of 15 to 20 miles per hour, but some of those gusts that we've seen have hit 40 miles per hour so far this evening. And we will see those very similar as we get through the nighttime hours tonight. They may decrease a little bit towards daybreak, but they'll spike again with a round of rain that comes in late in the morning, early afternoon. And these winds really won't diminish appreciably until we get a cold front through here. And that's going to be about late afternoon tomorrow. Behind that, everything starts to calm down. Now let's start talking rain, because we're keeping our eyes on a line of showers and storms that's coming out of Wisconsin and western Illinois right now. That will weaken as it moves towards us, guys, but that's what's going to get us first, and it won't be the last round of rain we look at tomorrow. We'll time it all out for you coming up in just a few minutes.
You got it, Ben. All right, today, Michigan joined more than 20 states that have recently introduced legislation that would stop high school transgender athletes from choosing which team they play for. The Republican-backed bill was met immediately with criticism from Democrats and transgender advocates alike. Jason Colthorpe following this and live with us now. Jason, both sides feel very, very strongly about their positions.
Very much so, Devin. And on one hand, it's simply about fairness. And on the other, they call it discrimination against a small group of athletes who just want that cherished opportunity to play sports. Senate Bill 218 basically says if you were born a boy, you can only play on the boys' teams, and same for girls. The bill was introduced by Brighton Republican Lana Tice and co-sponsored by 12 other Republican senators, including White Lake's Jim Runstad.
You compete with the other athletes of your biology in these situations, and that is what's fair. What is not fair is having biological boys taking scholarships and positions and awards.
It's Michigan's most vulnerable population.
Aaron Knott of Equality Michigan calls the bill harmful and only adds to the stigma that transgender kids face.
It's a myth and mistruth that they somehow have a competitive advantage over cisgender students as it relates to sports. It just let them play. That's what it matters most.
Runstad contends you can be a supporter of transgender rights, yet still object to boys who identify as girls competing against biological girls.
This is denying women who have tried all their lives for generations to be able to compete, and then men, boys, will be able to come in and sweep everything and take that from them.
But Knox says there isn't any example of a high school transgender athlete taking those opportunities.
You treat the transgender female student as a young woman between the hours of 8 and 3 p.m., but then you treat her as if she's a young man when it's time for sports to practice. It's inconsistent.
Runstad thinks this bill would hold up to any legal challenges, but for what it's worth, the Idaho law, which many states base their legislation on, is currently awaiting legal challenges in the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. Devin?
So what's next here, Jason, for the bill?
There could be hearings. There could be some testimony on this in front of committees if they choose to do so. And then, of course, it needs to be voted on by the full Senate and then the House. And if you're wondering if it gets that far down the line, I reached out to the governor's office tonight. No word on if the governor would sign this if it gets that far.
Yeah.
Devin?
All right, Jason. You know, it was 1 year ago tonight. Governor Whitmer, speaking of her, was live on Local 4 announcing the first Michigan cases of COVID-19.
Today, the governor reflected on all that's happened since the pandemic started.
The year since has been equal parts historic and heartbreaking, with our fair share of horrors and heroism. We've experienced a lot together: a recession, a flood, a racial reckoning, and an election. Each of these events alone would make for an extraordinary year. But these defining moments all happened against the omnipresent backdrop of a global pandemic that was sweeping the world. It's hard to overstate just how much we've all been through together since March 2020.
The state reporting a steep increase in cases the past 24 hours, with 2,316 new cases being reported and 7 new deaths. Michigan has reported more than 600,000 cases of the virus since the start of the pandemic. Our coverage marking 1 year since the first cases of COVID-19 continues all day tomorrow on Local 4. Then at 9 p.m., an in-depth look at the pandemic's impact on our community. Join us for our 1-hour special, Coronavirus Crisis 1 year later. That's tomorrow at 9 p.m.
President Biden calling the passage of his $1.9 trillion COVID relief plan a historic victory. The House passed the bill strictly along party lines, clearing its final hurdle on Capitol Hill. It includes direct payments of up to $1,400 per person to families earning less than $160,000 a year and individuals earning less than $80,000 a year. The White House says President Biden plans to sign the bill on Friday, meaning stimulus checks and direct deposits could start going out next week. The president's going to be delivering his first primetime address that will be coming up tomorrow night to mark 1 year since the World Health Organization declared COVID-19 a pandemic. We'll carry his address right here on Local 4 tomorrow evening at 8 p.m.
New information on a deadly hit and run we first told you about earlier this week. Detroit police are looking for the driver of this white Dodge Charger with tinted windows. They say this is the car that hit a 78-year-old man on 7 Mile in Hayden and then kept going. Thomas Starks was crossing 7 Mile on the city's west side when that car hit him. The cancer survivor died on the scene. If you know anything, call Detroit police.
2 men are facing charges for allegedly posing as demolition workers to steal bricks in Detroit. Police say the men were pulling scrap bricks off abandoned buildings on Whitney Street near I-96 in Grand River last week. Police say they claimed they were authorized to work there. They did not have the official paperwork. Leo and Leon Sanders are charged with larceny and receiving stolen property, and police believe they are part of a larger crew that has been selling the bricks for profit.
Still ahead, a salesman goes above and beyond trying to stop a stolen car.
just very scary for me. Like, I genuinely thought I was gonna die.
The dramatic confrontation that nearly cost him his life coming up.
And robocalls are making a comeback. New tonight will explain why Americans are suddenly getting more unwanted and unsolicited calls. Plus, here's Tim.
We're in Waterford Oaks County Park this evening, a tribute walk marking the 1-year anniversary of the first COVID case, a place to reflect and remember all those that we've lost. I'll take you there with the night cam coming up.